Exactly. So that's why I said in my mind, if we say something is true, it means that it's aligning with your mind. You see,
No, it could
don't say
align with
no.
your mind, but that's not the metric for what's true.
That's it. That's what it means to be true. Do you have a
So,
better?
so if
Do you have a
somebody,
better?
yeah, if somebody
Do you have a
believes,
better
if some, yeah,
explanation for
if
that?
somebody believes in their mind that rubbing a rabbit's foot will bring them good luck, does that make it true because it aligns with what they believe?
Exactly, because to him or her, that's what he marks as reality. Because understand, like the
So
first
that makes it
program
so
is
you
this
believe
is
that's true
reality.
then?
You say?
You believe that's true that you can rub a rabbit's foot for good luck and it would work?
Uh, it doesn't agree with my mind, so it's not true.
So is it true?
I okay. Please listen. I said it doesn't align with my mind or
But it aligns with
like
theirs.
yes. So
So is
to
it
her or
true?
to him, to her or
Or
to
are
her
you
or
the
to him.
arbiter for truth for the entire world?
Okay. Do you know that? Let me. Okay. You are trying. Know that truth is not based. Is not universal. Do you know that?
Truth is not universal.
Yes.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, of course, what you can say to you is true. To me, it might not be. Because remember that a person,
But
let me
it's
say, like
true or
someone
not,
who's,
whether I believe it. It's true whether I believe it or not. If something is true, it's true whether you believe it or not.
oh no, it can be, because understand that the true is a matter of, let me say, like, it's not like universal. Because understand that, okay, first of all, let me say like this. Uh, what we believe to be true is based on the information that we receive. So because of that, we cannot say that there is something universal which we can say that's the truth.
Say that again.
I said that because let me okay. When we say something is true, it means that it's aligning with the information that I receive, see, which makes up my mind or my reasoning.
Yeah, but your reasoning has nothing to
Is
do with whether something is actually true or not.
it yes,
It's not. What? Let me ask you a
it
question. Give me
yes.
1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Mm-hmm.
you.
Okay. What is the shape of the Earth?
So
What is the shape of the Earth?
okay, the shape of the earth, I cannot tell because I don't have the full knowledge on that.
You don't know what the shape of the Earth is.
Yes, exactly.
Do you believe the Earth has a shape?
Mm, I don't. Okay, I cannot tell.
You don't know if the Earth has a shape. Period. No matter what shape it is, you don't know if the Earth has a shape.
Yes, I don't know.
So I don't know what to do with this. You are not attached to reality.
You don't remember him from my life?
I vote for
No.
Rhombus.
You were on the panel.
Listen. I go into a fugue state. I see red.
Chris said it's a triangle.
Yeah, it's all kinds of things. It could be, but to not be able to acknowledge that it has a shape is insanity.
No, no, like what? It's not insanity,
It's a straight
but
line.
that's being honest.
Appreciate it,
Straight line
Being
solution.
honest,
Dillamy.
I don't.
The line?
I don't know. Dillamy. I don't know. I don't know how to.
Everybody's
Delimey?
so creative.
Is that what you say? Delimey?
Delame.
Oh,
I
Delameo.
don't. I'm guessing.
It's no
Yeah, boy.
hyphen on the E. So
Okay, my friend, I want to ask you something because I think maybe you can help me here, and I want to know why.
I don't think
What
nobody can help
shape?
you.
Okay, what shape do you believe the
the
earth
lime.
It's
Oh.
an ob.
I knew it.
Okay.
It's an
Y'all
oblate.
niggas.
Everybody's so
I told
creative.
you.
1 second. Let's get the giggles out.
Goddamn Delamy. Go away.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
So the
I
shape.
was fighting for my life trying to sound this thing out. I was like, somebody help me, nigga. I almost said pineapples.
Appreciate that apple. Yeah.
All right, the shape of the Earth is an oblate spheroid,
Is
closest
what?
to a sphere. It's close to a sphere. It's not a perfect sphere.
It's close to it. Okay. Why do you say so? Do we have facts like to prove
We
it?
have photographic evidence. We have video evidence. We have experiments you can
there.
do yourself. You can
Okay.
test this yourself. You know?
Experiments I can do, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done it. I've gone to the
No,
beach and seen a ship disappear over the horizon. And it doesn't just get smaller, it disappears from bottom to top because your view is obscured by the curvature of the Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've done experiment, I agree with you on that. But me, I did not do any experiment, so I'm not allowed to
That's not a way
comment on
to.
that.
That's not a way to use knowledge. Like that's insane that you couldn't know anything
Okay.
unless you had firsthand experience of it. That's not
Okay.
a valuable way
So-
to live your life. You don't live your life that way. Do you drive a car?
Is that what?
Do you drive a car?
Yeah, I drive.
Do you know how the brakes are made?
Is that what?
Do you know how the brakes are made?
Do you know how the brakes are made?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah.
Like, do you understand every aspect? Do you understand the master cylinder, the brake lines, the calipers, the pads, the rotors?
I'm
You
not
understand
doing
all?
it much, not- I don't
Right.
have
You
much
don't
knowledge on that.
understand it. You don't understand the manufacturing process or these things, right? But you know that your car will stop when you hit the brake pedal.
Yeah, that's what
Right.
I wanted.
Yeah, you don't have to understand the entire process behind something to know that it works,
Can
right?
I
Or
ask
that
a
it
quick
is a
question?
thing. So,
Why aren't you
Okay.
allowed to do
Hey,
experiments?
Okay, let us go back to
hang on,
the
Sammy.
main topic.
Hang on, Sammy. Hang on.
Toto, please stop. Somebody mute Dreadful. Why aren't you allowed to do
We can't
experiments?
because this nigga made him a mod.
Ooh, like, come
Don't waste your
on.
money because if you send it to Dripple, I'm not dropping anybody.
Nah, I'm gonna bring them right back up. Why can't
Really
you do
quickly before you
experiments?
ask your question, Zena, I want Bar to tell the chat where they can find the like button because he told them to hit the
I saw that shit. I
The
Smash
like
that like
button.
button, hit subscribe, get the notification
I
bell.
saw that too earlier.
Where's the like button at,
Hey
boy?
man, I am a YouTuber. I am not a
hit
TikTok.
that like button.
I'm a YouTuber. Did I say hit the like button? I did.
Yeah,
say hit
you
the like
did.
button.
You did.
Not tap the screen, but hit the
I
like.
meant tap the screen, y'all. My bad.
It's okay, but it's your first time being a mod. Aside.
Zena, look.
Glad
I knew
you
that.
clocked in. We glad you clocked in, brother.
Yeah,
Glad
the
you
screen's
clocked
like 80% like button.
in.
The whole fucking screen.
CMBTVSGHLJKLMP. Why?
Yeah, appreciate that drill. Yeah, appreciate that drill. Yeah, appreciate that drill.
Just get
It
it
was-
out.
It was a little pattern going. I was waiting for it.
There you go.
Hey.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, appreciate that drill. Nothing appeared. That's why I was
Come
like,
on, send me one. I got you. Send me one.
Black History Month for women. Anyway, CMBT. Why can't you do experiments?
hey, you gotta be on your P's and Q's around all y'all. Can't mess up with anything. Like,
No slack.
Damn,
no slack. Gotta be perfect.
Man, y'all niggas getting paid to be perfect. I don't want to hear shit. Thank you, Annie. We appreciate you. Ye motherfucking hall. All right.
That's why I have a perfect one.
I just want to point out I ain't get a cowboy hat yet. I just just throwing
Yes,
it out
you
there.
do, baby. You have a perfect woman.
turn,
That's right.
save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Right.
Fuck dreadful.
Fuck Dreadful. Drea.
Yeah, appreciate that, Driftful.
It's Women's History Month, Drea. What are we doing?
It
Babe.
was from Drea to Drea.
Oh yeah, I mean, Drea, cause y'all was saying Dreadful's name, and his name was in my mind, and so man, you know what? Hey, thank you for the love and support, Drea.
Whenever I ride,
you always
I ride backwards cowgirl for the win. All right, yeehaw.
Yeehaw! I don't remember.
See, don't.
Yeehaw! Appreciate that, Chelsea.
Yeehaw! Ride 'em, cowgirl.
There's a snake in my boot. God damn it! I said you get out of there right now.
I want y'all to know I'm in the middle of Walmart doing this shit. I appreciate y'all.
Make it.
Oh, you gotta. Well, since you're in the middle of Walmart, you gotta put some extra y'all in your heat.
Extra. Hold
You in
on.
your
How you
hall.
do that?
Yeah.
Extra on your heat?
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, you gotta let it rip. Let her rip. Let her rip.
Hall is y'all.
Let the whole store hear you. Let her rip. Hey, let her rip. Matter of fact, let me recharge right quick and send you one. So hey, hey.
Gotta be loud.
Yeah.
Dude, I was loud.
Nah, not
I
loud.
might be echoing my
Not loud enough.
Yeah, I gotta
That's for a price
recharge.
check on Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't.
Shit.
Ain't it?
Y'all-
That ain't
y'all-
That ain't it. That ain't
Y'all
it.
ain't like
That
that.
wouldn't know.
Y'all
I wouldn't
Your
feel
hand
it.
over the phone.
not
yeah.
get me put
You ain't
out of
really feel the
Walmart.
cowgirl spirit, did you?
You be all right. It's another one right down the street.
Man, they
Yeah,
niggas in
they
there
everywhere.
with tank
Goose
tops
is
and
good
no
for the
drawers
gander.
on.
They everywhere.
It's Walmart. It ain't. There you go.
That would be like the 60th weirdest
Not
thing
it.
to happen at that Walmart.
No,
tonight.
for real. This week.
In that hour at that.
Talking about they gonna get her kicked out.
Mm-mm.
It's Walmart.
I need to feel it, Ariel.
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
No.
There we go.
You know what people staring at you too.
Exactly.
You know what people staring at you. It's like, what's wrong with her?
Trying to get away
I gotta
from
move
all
to the other side of the
security.
They like, this the 8th time she done did that. What's happening?
Hey, Paul, there's a light skinned woman over there at City Hall. Get out of here. What's going on?
Don't get no.
I don't know. She's
My
gangbanging.
nipples got hard. What is going on?
Yo.
Whose
Wait.
nipples got hard? What was
Wait.
that kind of
Hey,
freaky
Paul,
ass
there's a
Right.
black lady screaming
I-
on the next.
That's a
Wait,
nice
this-
one.
Breezy.
This took a turn.
One. That's another one that B done modded. I
Nipples.
can't even mute that motherfucker. He be modding all the damn list.
Who? No, only people modded is y'all, huh?
No, senior.
You got Senior Breezy as a mod.
I do.
You don't be knowing what you
That's a
doing.
good choice.
He just lost.
That's a fine nomination.
Oh God.
I'm trying to see how Dreadful higher than me. He ain't hosted a live.
Oh yeah. The other day, I remember it was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a little chaotic in here in the chat and stuff, and none of y'all was in here yet. And yeah, Breezy was in here. Yeah, I'm out of him so he can. Yeah, he cleaned it up. Yeah, they was wilding.
When white folk about to tackle Ariel. Oh, that yeehaw and she doing.
Yeah, but Breezy, he gang. Yeah, Ma can stay. He gang. But
This dude's still at the bottom, bro.
Yeah, I was just about we forgot.
I forgot all about
Can I
him.
finish my question?
What is his bio?
Nobody cares.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's like,
Damn,
oh,
now that he
God.
left. That man ran.
Zena, you got a yeehaw?
Yeehaw. You like that, dude? No?
Nah, I wasn't feeling it. Let me send another.
Wasn't enough.
Yeah, wasn't feeling it.
I'm gonna
It's
try.
not enough.
Yeehaw.
Okay.
That's a little
I
bit
feel
better.
it. I feel the spirit.
It's a little bit better.
I feel the spirit.
Thank you.
Mac, I gotta.
Oh, he don't need one. He's white.
He's what?
I heard the cowgirl.
It's white.
You what?
What?
You what? God damn it!
Quant with a capital H.
Oh my
You
God.
don't need that.
Which is gonna make it all the better, you know, mate. Say, hey, come on, Mac. Hey, I need that up out you, Mac.
She said,
You
Like,
like boys.
"Yeah."
You like.
My golly.
Hey, Matt,
By golly, I like it.
White with the
that's
hard H.
sounds real authentic, Matt.
That was given out of time.
Sound like you had a little experience with the.
I grew up in Houston.
That shit sounded like it came from Puerto Rico.
He's speaking for the answers.
Hard H.
Hey, Nancy.
That boy got pride in that
The hard work, I tell y'all that.
Came from the soul of that white man.
Oh man. Come on, Jeffrey.
My ancestors would be like, throw the caber.
It is. It was terrible.
Oh,
Hey, man,
I ain't hear it. Hold on.
Ruffle ain't hosted not one live, man. I'm just saying.
How the fuck they just get at the top? Hold on.
I ain't hear it, Jeffrey.
What? Some bullshit.
That's what y'all wanted.
See, I got you, Ariel.
Like, how did that?
I could fix that.
Absolutely not.
Hey, man. That's mine, Druffle. Watch out.
Hey man, listen. Hold on, I'm about to move her back down.
No,
He on
Jeffrey.
14th Street.
If you move us, but you know what?
You don't get
I'm
no
sick
gifts,
of it.
man.
I'm sick of it.
Hey,
I'm
man.
sick of it. Ain't nobody got time.
Hey, man, go send them ladies them voice messages you supposed to send for the gifts.
That was for you, Jeffrey. That was for you, Justin.
Hey, Druffle, you was on my live when you said it. I don't need nobody DM me to my wife. I feel like sending voice messages.
They forgot about that. Let me rock.
Well, do your thing, brother.
Nah, they forgot about that part.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
Yeehaw.
I just want y'all to know it ain't no love like Christian hate, man. Woo.
Wow.
Breezy's wow.
Yo, Breezy.
Oh, Breezy just sent 2 to Dreadful. 3. That's 3. Wow.
What did he do?
How did he get those?
Man,
don't know. It just said Breezy sent 3
of
to
these takedowns
and Breezy request. I guess he got something to say.
Oh no. Oh, you gotta you can't drop a mod with the galaxy.
Hey, unmod that motherfucker right now. I'm leaving, I promise. Dreadful. Let me tell you something.
Oh man, what's going on here?
Who the fuck?
It's mutiny.
Who did you think he was?
Glad I can't be dropped.
Unmod that nigga.
I was paid to
Breezy?
drop, and that's what the galaxies was for.
Oh, he just said, hey, he just
look at here. I was paid to drop you.
Okay, now Breezy, you know I'm the one that made you a mod.
Thank you, Breezy. Thank you, Mimi.
And when they said unmod you earlier, I was like, nah, he stays.
He said Breezy was getting game.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I get dropped?
Because Dreadful a hater.
Shit, I took up for Breezy.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, man.
I ain't getting no galaxies.
Oh, yeah, that's another one.
Look, bro, where you at? Bingo? Oh, you better stay home. Hear them clickety clacks. God damn, I knew it! This nigga woke up.
I can't.
Where Quan at?
No, for real, because he finna fuck that dog up. Somebody go get that dog.
The lime. I don't drop. I can't drop nobody. Green, you can keep the money. I don't drop people for that, man. Look, we hate on each other, but I don't know, man. Thank you,
man.
bro, man.
Hey, man. Hey, look.
This fucking turncoat over here. Thank you so much. I don't know why Dreadful think he getting back on the panel though.
If you come back up here, I'm gonna tell Zena to use that galaxy to drop your ass again.
Thank you, Kay. If Dreadful come back up, I'll drop him for you, Breezy. How about that? But you gotta go ahead and seal the deal first. Cause I'll do it. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Meme. Appreciate you. Mod is like the Christians is insane. Mac is not gonna drop anybody on this panel.
I just want to point.
I dropped him for you, so thank you, Delime. Appreciate that. W Delime.
Goddamn dog woke her up, man. This nigga better not bring his ass up here now. Yeah, what Quan at? You see what? Yeah, she ain't in here now. Taking up for him in the last live.
Y'all know what's crazy? I ain't never seen Dreadful gift not a nobody neither.
Not no one.
You know what? Come to think about it.
Hello?
He don't.
Line is insane.
I ain't never seen it.
Mind you, I just gifted you. Line is so sick.
Chelsea, not a never. Oh man.
I dropped him for you. I didn't do that. But I was gonna.
But y'all, we appreciate all the love and support, and like really, and to people like me, you know, Zena May, Mac, Ariel, Bar, you know, Real and stuff, to the people that go live often and, you know, talk about these things and stuff. Y'all don't realize the amount of, you know, I'm gonna speak for myself, the amount of unaliving threats and all type of hate mail and stuff that we receive. And, you know, and man,
I get threatened with rape at least twice a week.
Wow.
On a live, man. The other day, somebody threatened to get the CRIPS is on me. Like, y'all remember that shit? Like, you know, some people, if I say, you know, they be like, "Are you single?" and I'm like, "No," then it's, "Oh, well, F you, bitch." You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Ariel get, but to B's point, if y'all ever want to see some of them inboxes, let me know. Because they are real and they are.
I'd be scared to look at them motherfuckers. Y'all not finna stress me out. But they do. They definitely.
I literally had to go to the FBI on a couple of people because of threatening to pew me and some others. Like, Ariel saw. I showed Ariel, like, she know I'm not lying.
Yeah. Like one, I don't know how, but somebody found out, like, this is a true story. Again, I don't know how, but someone, first of all, found out who my mom is, found out her number, and called her at 2:30 a.m. You know, talking about, I'm on the internet talking about God and Jesus ain't real and stuff, and, you know, leading people away from him and stuff, and he better be careful or he gonna come up missing and all this. 2:30 a.m. And, you know, she called me like 15 times until I picked up, and, you know, she was scared to death and shaking and stuff, and like, and then once she realized I was okay, then she started fussing at me and stuff, you know, and then she started preaching to me. I'm like,
so you got two servants. That's terrible. That's terrible, B.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. So it's crazy.
Not okay, bro.
They definitely not. They also, it's some cult shit. It's the same way that fucking when you talk about certain artists or whatever, it's cult shit.
Yeah. And like people, you know, like people, you know, like us, you know, talking this talk and doing these things and stuff, and you know, like it almost seems like we're literally putting our lives on the line. Because you know, hey, wherever there's smoke.
But that was one of the things I was saying
That's
about
fine.
the get together, like the thing Bosie's trying to do, like advertising that
Yeah,
we're all
when we
going to be
did
in the same
ours,
place at the same time in a public setting.
when we did ours, it was strictly like behind the scene, and you had to like be in the Discord, and within the Discord, you had to be in a secret channel in that Discord. Then we gave the location, you know. But I mean, to each his own. Like, I don't know if I'm going yet or not. But you bring up a very
It's
quick engagement prompt, guys. I have ADHD, as y'all know, specifically inattentive type, and I forgot my list. I am quite literally walking around Walmart. Don't know what I came in here for besides my TV. So I need y'all to put new home essentials in the chat so I can get a memory spark of what the fuck all I
you need
for the house.
air freshener.
True.
Yeah.
We turn around. Sponges. Bingo.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm just walking around this way.
You got cleaning supplies?
I have those.
Get you a lamp.
Or shut the hell up.
Toilet paper is a major. It's a major one.
Make sure the
somebody put a Whataburger.
Shut up.
Hand grenades. What the hell is this shit? She ain't trying to blow her new home up.
Some shower curtains. W chat. Because the way I done went up and down this aisle.
Yeah, but yeah, going back to people often, you know, talk about how, you know, like how, you know, just Muslims are dangerous, you know, only because they advertise it. The Christians are just as dangerous. They just try to move behind the scenes.
Prayer journal and some holy oil. I'm about to block you. PlayStation 5. See, this is why you don't let men shop. Mind y'all, okay, y'all keep in mind, I'm going for I have like cleaning supplies, toilet paper, all that kind of stuff because I'm not like, this is my first house ever. But I do need new stuff for certain things. Like I do need a bath mat, I need shower curtains and all that kind of stuff. I got a whole empty ass backyard. I pretty much got the living room together. I've got my bedroom stuff already. Like there's certain things that I came in here for and I had to get command strips to hang my stuff up. I do need some air freshener. And I'm finna get my TV. That's what I came in here for real.
You got a stand and everything for the TV?
Yeah, it's already on the wall. It's a mount on the wall already. I have a like a TV stand, but I'm just gonna hang it on the wall and put my games and stuff on the stand.
sleeping.
Yeah, she's still sleepy. She's just fighting it and she gonna.
I did, Kay. I got a bunch of stuff in there. I really just came in here to get my TV and like the command strips and shit like that.
Yep.
Try
facing her forward and fold her little arms up and her little legs up, kind of in a cocoon, and bounce her a little bit. Yeah, just like that. She ain't gonna stay. You gotta do it. You gotta, and then and then bounce her. Hold your hand on her back and bounce her.
Also, y'all, I learned this with my nephew. If you take a pillow and put it in your lap and lay them on their stomach and rock your legs back and forth, they're gonna pass out every fucking time.
Oh yes. Yeah, tuck her legs in. That baby overstimulated. It's so but yeah, tuck her arms, tuck her legs. Don't wake her up.
Stop crying.
She is entertaining her. She's gonna be up.
As long as she don't cry, I'm good.
You gotta guess.
Oh. Hey, is that Glenn? Can we get your age for TikTok purposes, please?
The TV down. That wasn't it was not really a request because I'm a non-believer. My age is 68.
Oh, okay. You weren't trying to. You requested on accident. Okay.
Yeah, I was giving you
See you, Glenn.
Tutu.
Yeah, but this was it Tuesday night.
Bar,
Christians
you
supposed to be at
drop
church
us,
service.
it's gonna be war all night.
Tuesday night benediction.
You did what you showed your true color this morning on my live.
Night.
You
These
showed your
motherfuckers
true
got an
colors.
86 inch. Finna get this motherfucker.
All night.
I ain't. Well, Chelsea. I ain't. That was an accident. So yeah, if you don't want to be up, you don't have
Man,
to be
who
up.
fuck let Chelsea up here? Oh, nigga,
What?
first off, I'm up here trying to help you out, trying to help you get your utensils and candles and shit. He said, oh,
You don't
gave me a
I want-
send me to the HR office.
I just want you to know I was supporting you this whole time, and then you supported them
Thank you,
dropping me.
Dreadful.
No, because you
Thank
supported
you.
them dropping me.
Panel.
You supported them dropping
Hold
me. I saw the comment.
hold on, Dreadful. Hold on.
Who is murking the panel?
Damn, where everybody go? Damn.
Next time I'm about to be like Ariel. Next time I'm not coming back because fuck yeah.
I put my head down for a second. Hey, y'all petty.
Hey, B, you got to watch the screen and see who's doing that, man.
Hey, petty.
Hey, man. Last warning. I'm not coming back. That motherfucker dropped me again. I'm not coming back.
Hey.
I ain't even do shit. Fucking Chelsea came on the panel. He gonna drop us. I ain't even do shit. Thank you, senior.
He's the one.
Yeah, I was gonna say who's doing the dropping.
He's
Let
paying
me
you
find
back. He's paying everybody.
Let me find out.
And my black ass being dropped. Is there a personal vendetta that I should know about?
See, something going on. Something definitely going on.
That was definitely dreadful that dropped everybody.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Don't bring that motherfucker back.
Yeah, come on, we gotta chill out. Yeah, we gotta chill out. But yeah, it must be Tuesday night choir study.
That wasn't
Matter of
me.
fact, B.
I invited
noticed,
Ariel back up.
That's
to the
loud.
I don't know if you noticed, but you can keep him as a mod, but change the settings to where he can't fuck with the panel. He can't drop guests and bring them back.
Wait. Can we slow down? Because that wasn't me. I invited you back up. I did not drop you.
Yes, it was.
I'll tell you if I drop you. You know I will.
I invited her back up. You liar.
Oh, Bar, it was you? That was you?
Yes.
That was dreadful. That wasn't me. That was dreadful.
No, it was Bar because Bar was threatening me right before he
That's
dropped.
crazy.
Hey, sorry to interrupt.
Sounded like a
Send me your email when you get the chance, bro. I just dropped something.
Yeah, I'm finna send it to you.
All right, that's a bit.
That could have been an email. What the hell is going on here? Exactly, Art. They finna run with this shit. Next thing you know, fucking Butcher gonna be in here talking about I single-handedly dismantled the atheist community.
Hey man, don't speak of Voldemort like that.
I'm telling you.
It's been peaceful in my inbox for a minute. I don't need no extras.
Yeah, Indigo. Everybody at Tuesday night benediction.
Hey, they over there at Mount Canaan. Mount Canaan Baptist Church having Bible study tonight, I heard.
Why every church in the hood named Mount Canaan or Zion? Mount Zion.
Mount Zion. What size TV y'all got in y'all living room?
Lenny, I don't know. Me, I got an 85 inch.
Oh, so I wasn't tripping. They got an 86 inch in this, but I don't think it's gonna fit on that wall.
They do have an 86 inch. My homeboy sent me a picture of one, and his bitch ass talking about he gonna buy it just so he can one up me.
Big as hell.
I don't know what I do with a TV that small.
What, Ark? Are you okay? You safe?
Stab your teeth.
There'd be 2 stabbings in the house if that happened.
No, for real. Because I know you fucking.
We done told him how to get that baby to sleep. He ain't listening to us though.
He don't listen. She probably hot, and he need a little pillow, a little tuck, little pat on the butt. She be out of there.
I'm telling you.
Oh, she would still be passed out if it wasn't for your ass.
Damn dog. What happened to that's my buddy? That's my pal.
Yeah, he's still ill, but dang. Yeah. Hey, what's up, who but me? Can we get your age for TikTok purposes, please?
19.
Right on, appreciate it. What's your most compelling evidence for the existence of God or Jesus outside of personal testimony?
There is a lot of evidence like out there if you do your research and stuff, but most people don't believe it. Like, his tomb, the place that he was born in, Jerusalem. What was it called? I think it was he called the king of what? The king of I forgot what he's called. The king of I think it's the king of Jerusalem, right? Jerusalem was a real place.
King of Jerusalem? Who called him that?
When was he ever the king of any?
I thought it was. I don't know. I don't remember.
Jerusalem was a city. It wasn't a kingdom.
No, I know. But what was he the king of? The king of Nazareth. Jesus, the king of Nazareth.
He's literally the king of nothing.
But that's what it says in the Bible. It was the king of
no, it doesn't.
King of peace.
This is king of the Jews, and they did that to mock him.
Right, but it says Jesus, the king of Nazareth. All right, so yeah, his tomb was found. In history.
You're not gonna just brush past this first thing.
When was
he was never king of anything.
All right, but he's my king for me personally. All right.
Wow.
That doesn't mean anything. This is evidence that we're supposed to be bringing up that we can look up. Personal testimony is not a part of that evidence. So no, we.
My bad, Louis. I ain't see it when you said it.
I don't think you can let her up. I think
no, it would have had to be
because it's private.
I had a question for you guys. Why don't you guys believe in Jesus?
Because niggas like you come up here talking about he's my king, but no actual evidence.
That man said, "Well, he's my king."
What? Yeah, that sounded very romantic.
I mean, Jesus is my master. Yes.
Yuck.
Terrible. Listen, You
Nigga
shouldn't
talking
say
dirty.
that. You shouldn't say that because
It's dirty talk.
that sound like the questions on that test I took.
I'm just gonna say that. Listen, didn't you get?
I was you listen. You been going there since you took the test.
I'm just saying. Oh no,
You been
no. First of all, McCoy's toys. I'm gonna need y'all. I did have a hard day at work. I had to wake up at 6:15 this morning.
Sure.
Hey, Art, I ain't gonna lie. Jesus is my dad, bro. Don't disrespect my dad, bro.
It's funny that you say he's your
brother. What are you
master.
talking about?
He's my master and my father. Yes.
He's not your dad. He doesn't. He says you're his brother. What are you talking about? Have you read the book?
I'm a child of God. You know what a child is, right? Childs have.
Yeah,
fathers,
God is
right?
not. Jesus is not God.
They're the
That's why
same
he calls
thing.
you his brother and not his son.
They're the same thing, bro.
It's
They're
not the same thing. Jesus is not God. He says it multiple
Oh, I
times.
thought he was talking about a son and a
thank
brother.
y'all.
It was the
No,
same
Jesus is
thing.
not God. Jesus says that multiple times in the Bible.
So why did he say I'm the way, the truth, and the life, and I am God?
Yeah, no, and
He
no one gets to the Father but through me.
But through me.
Indicating that he is the physical revelation of who? God.
No, that's not what that means.
Just
Do y'all not
contradicted
know,
yourself.
sir? That's not how that's not what that means. He says no one can get through the Father to the Father but through me. Why would he call somebody? Why would he say the Father if he was talking about himself?
Because he's the physical revelation of him.
Why would he say, I'm going to my Father and your Father and my God and your God?
What verse is that? Tell me the verse.
Was that John 20:17?
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I don't know why he says that, but I know he says he is God.
Okay.
Jesus said to her, do not touch me because I have not yet ascended to the Father, but go to my brothers and say to them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God.
Yeah, but
your God has a God.
But he is also God. Isn't okay, the same way you have a mind, body, and the soul, you're 3 in 1, correct? The same way Jesus is 3 in 1.
No, your Jesus has a God.
But the Holy Spirit, right?
You can't be God and have a God.
The physical revelation of
You
Jesus.
can't be God and have a God. Your Jesus has a God.
No, he does not. That's his Father.
He says, my Father and your Father, my God and your God. And he says it again in Revelation, chapter 3, verse 12. He talks about my God like 3 times in the same verse.
You're just saying things.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But Jesus loves me.
You think you know what you're talking about. So tell me what you know then. Go ahead.
Sir, we just told you what we knew. We know that.
That's all you know? So give me some more evidence to disprove it. Go ahead.
We don't have to. No one has proven that these things. Wait, no one has proven that these things exist.
Actually, there's multiple who have said Jesus was a real person. So you can.
Like who? Name one. Name one.
I don't know the researchers, but I can look them up right now.
Name one. Okay, look them up. Name one.
I'm going to just do this on the fly and come back with tactitious.
Exactly. Because just because a bunch of people say it's
Josephus
true also doesn't mean it is.
Yeah, be easy, man. And you ain't had to do no push-ups in a little minute, bro.
I know, tactitious.
He's coming, y'all.
But he's my king.
Daddy.
He's my master. Imagine a black man calling somebody else his fucking master. Like, y'all are embarrassing.
I mean,
bro, that boy 19, nigga 19 was a master.
We can't even take y'all in the street. Y'all embarrassing.
You're calling yourself a worthless
That nigga's
slave.
19 with a master. You're sick.
The people are Josephus and Attaculus who document his life.
Oh, that's a new one. Hit the deck. 20 points for
Attaculus.
20 push-ups for a new one.
Attaculus. Well, I got the.
It's
How do y'all know that?
I'll say Attaculus. Hey, that would take the K right there. That one at the top. Attaculus.
Yeah, see, it's 10. It's 10 for mispronunciation.
Bro,
it's 20 if it's new.
Tacky. I don't know how they say his name.
That was definitely new.
Tackulous.
They trying to spell it in the cup. Y'all.
Attaculus.
What's that? Attaculus.
That man
Does the name start with a T? Aren't you looking at it?
Yes.
Does it end with Achilles?
Why? Yeah. Why did you put a in front of Attaculus?
No, I said.
No, he said Taculus.
Oh, he said Attaculus. Oh, okay.
But still, where's the L?
I'm about to get mad as hell. Where are the shower curtains?
Man, you
Damn.
said Taculus does calculus immaculus.
I'm just gonna say this to you guys. You know, you keep rejecting Jesus, and you guys will suffer.
Listen, sir,
He's coming. You're a
you sound exactly like the person your mama raised you to be.
I don't know who you guys are. You know, I hope you come to Christ.
Again, you sound exactly like the person your mama raised you to be.
Hey, Striker, are you a believer?
Yeah, bro. I believe in myself, bro.
Oh, you don't believe in God and Jesus?
I believe in God, but not in Jesus, bro.
Why do you believe in God? What's the evidence of God?
I don't have any evidence for it. I just hope there is, but I do not have any evidence for it.
Well, what if Zeus is the true God?
So maybe. I don't know. As I said, I don't have any evidence. Each to their own, innit?
Gotta ask why you came up.
I was just enjoying what the Christian guy was saying. I was just like,
You were enjoying what he was saying, so then you believe in God.
I don't believe in
God.
God.
What was he saying? He was saying, as a black man, he was saying that Jesus was his master.
Yeah, Jesus is my master.
He is. Y'all, we doomed. I'm just saying.
I mean,
black people are doomed.
Shit, we are. How old are you, Striker? How old are you, Striker?
28.
And Jesus and God is your master.
We are.
When did I say God is my master?
Jesus is your master?
Jesus
is my master. No, I don't believe in Jesus. I don't have nothing to do with Jesus. I come from Africa.
The red guy said Jesus is master.
I asked him, I said, do you agree that he said Jesus was his master? He said, yeah, Jesus is my master. That's what he said.
Oh, I missed that part.
I thought that's what he said.
Speaking at the same
I thought I heard that too.
I think the other guy said that.
Heard me. I said I was enjoying what he was saying.
Yeah, about Jesus being his master. And I said, he's a black man calling Jesus his master. That's what you enjoy?
Yeah, I enjoy like what it's funny to me that he's saying that, but that doesn't mean I agree with him. He can have his opinion, and it's funny to me, but that doesn't mean I agree with him, and that doesn't mean that I have to necessarily be Christian or be whatever. No, I have my own belief and my own practice.
So who is your master?
Me, bro.
Okay.
Me, bro.
You know, it's sad because this young man is 19. He about to spend the rest of his life saying what he just said. He about to go through his 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, talking about Jesus is his master.
Well, in the Bible, it talks about slavery, and it
tells you that you're a worthless slave.
Yeah,
it tells you how to treat your slaves. God knew they were going to be slaves.
You know what Jesus said in the Bible?
He told them they could have them.
Jesus said they should have never gave you niggas money. That's what he said.
Luke 17:10 tells you are to consider yourself a worthless slave.
Read it to me. You said, Mark, say it again.
Jesus Christ, have you read this fucking book at all?
I mean, I haven't read the whole thing. I'm still reading it.
No, you haven't. Where did you start?
I was gonna say y'all always say that and don't be
Genesis.
None of it.
You couldn't have.
So when did you end? What part?
In Genesis.
Where are you on? What are you on now?
I don't know. I think I'm in. I gotta see. I think I'm gonna see what my marker is on my book.
It says I'm
in Joshua right now.
So you also, when you have done all that you were ordered to do, say, we are worthless slaves. We have only done what we ought to have done.
Okay, but he knew there was going to be slaves. Though.
Let me ask you a question. How old are you? 19?
Yes, ma'am.
Where did you get a Bible from?
My aunt. That's also like my whole families are Christian. My whole entire family.
Of course they are.
You're acting like that's a problem. Like we have a wonderful.
It is. Yeah.
We have a wonderful family business. You know, we take care of children with special needs. We're blessed by God.
So There are people that don't believe in God that do that same thing. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
Well, we all have relationships with God.
So what?
Again, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
I have relationships.
Trading a 9 to 5 for a 24/6. That ain't a flex. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
Business. Like, we don't.
Yeah, again, what did I say? Exchanging a 9 to 5 to a 24/6 is not is nothing.
Christian or Muslim or
Leo, please,
Sir,
please,
hold on.
please.
I'm glad the Muslims are nasty.
Please.
So we're Christians, you disgusting
Leo, please, don't
bitch.
come off mute
Don't
again.
do that shit again or I'm gonna drop you.
What would I do?
It doesn't matter. I'm dropping. First of all, you said Muslims are nasty and Jesus got mad because somebody asked him to wash his fucking hands.
Yeah.
I mean,
where's that?
Jesus said, I wish you would, bitch. I wish you bitches would ask me about washing my fucking hands and you not killing your unruly fucking kids. I wish you would ask me about my funky ass hands.
Didn't Muhammad sleep with a 9-year-old?
Do you think we're Muslims? Like,
I mean,
is that you? Like,
are you spitting? Are you spitting?
Fucking nasty.
And you calling somebody nasty? You the nastiest bitch in town.
Didn't
You
your
spitting
Holy
and you
Spirit
calling
knock up a 12?
and you calling somebody nasty? The Holy Spirit must have left. The Holy Spirit must have left his comment. Excuse me. That's why you spitting, because God came inside of you. So good.
Listen, Lord, this is why you need so many accounts, because you just be going off the damn deep end.
I'm just saying, he's spitting like he be sounding like me sometimes. That's how I be having to do sometimes.
I'm just making
you have to accept the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you insinuating he's spitting on something, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but seriously though,
you sitting out here spitting out like God came inside of you.
That's not. I don't.
And you can't get pregnant.
Please,
young
stop saying
man,
that.
You got your whole life ahead of you, young man.
You know what
Don't do
that
this.
sound like to you? It sound like you spit in our ear every 5 fucking seconds. Don't do
like
that.
He
shit
got swallowed up. That's what it's
but like I was saying, God,
Jesus got swallowed up by
Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever
been swallowed?
Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you ever?
That's and you gotta say swallowed. That's that motherfucker was saying. Swallowed.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Hey man, Arc phone need to be taken.
Bro,
you gotta go, gang.
Listen.
You gotta go immediately. Block.
Let me look. Where
Bro, scroll up, brother.
Don't do it to yourself, Frank. Don't do it to yourself.
They'll never get pregnant?
No, the one before that.
Bussing and Bussy is the best.
He gonna read it out loud. Why would you read that out loud?
Brother, what's going on, brother?
What's that? Real blood or something?
No. He trying not to say the P word.
He said, no, he ain't. No, he ain't.
No, that's your anal. That's your anal.
We used to call it Badusi in New Orleans.
No, that is not the same thing.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
That's
your no.
Sir, you don't need your help. Shut up. No, that is boy P. That's why he said
Boy, PUS. But no, she won't take it. Well, she already ate a lot of it. Well, drank a lot of it.
Oh yeah.
Because she was asleep earlier, but my dog woke her up.
It's time for her to get some. It's time for her to get some pork chops and shit. Man,
yeah, I already was. She ate some guacamole and stuff earlier.
Guacamole.
She loved guacamole.
What's going on in the chat, man?
They haters.
Y'all gotta stop.
That's what it is. That's boy coochie. That's why he said they can't get pregnant.
Boy, cool. So that's a dude's anus.
Yeah, a buffy.
It's the vagina.
All right, but like I was
saying, so you doing the bending?
In the
They said
Bible,
bougie. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna turn the comments off.
No, that's what they call it sometimes, boochie.
I'm finna turn the comments
So you around here getting bent over? What? I ain't getting bent over. I'm doing the bending.
No, she said, "Oh, so you doing the bending?" That's what she said. He said, "I ain't getting bent over." She said, "Oh, so you doing the bending?"
No,
that was my favorite part of that movie.
Said, ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh yeah, that's right. He said, "Ain't nobody bending me over." She go, "Oh, so you doing the bending?" Listen,
in the Bible, the same way like God knew gonna be
young man.
Is he trolling?
Young man.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
He just said,
first he turned around and told us what Bussy was. I'm convinced.
Young man.
He's trolling.
Free yourself.
when I'm about to prove myself right, you keep saying I'm trolling.
Hey, Indigo.
You guys are a little bit of demons. I don't want to be mean, but you guys are demons.
Nigga, you think you have a master? You think we care about what you think?
Yeah, you think you have a master, but
He's
does
my
he?
master. He tells me what to do. He tells me
But
what
does he?
Sir, he didn't tell you not to come in here and get fried tonight.
Well, you didn't let me answer. You keep cutting me off,
We don't want to hear your bullshit, sir. Well, he's my king.
Okay,
You were done right there. We not taking nothing else you say.
I know one thing. When I was 19, baby.
B.A.A.S.H. That's not a insult. I don't care about that.
No, because you are Beelzebub. You're a demon.
No, it doesn't. No, demons don't exist. Your God doesn't either.
All right. Now, when you're in hell and you're burning, don't say nothing. You're not gonna. You're gonna regret your life.
Fuck up.
I mean,
When
we're
you're
not
in heaven
we're
being
not
a slave to the Israelites. You don't
because
say nothing.
Revelation say you won't even remember this life. So I won't even know what I'm down there for.
WD Lime.
No. The Israelites of this world are not the same as that.
Y'all, Galaxy to a
Listen,
woman on the panel to drop this mother.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'll
the
drop
thing
it.
is, we may be goofy, but we're not. But we're not
You're going to
Christian.
hell, bro. You gotta turn to God.
You don't have to
Or you're gonna
run.
burn. You're gonna get spanked. Them demons gonna spank you.
Is our what's is our spirit
you like
gonna burn?
spanking, you like spitting. You a
spank
freak,
you.
ain't you?
No.
You like
Yes, nigga.
spanking, you like spitting.
Just like God will lay that belt on you.
That's why he knew what a pussy
Yeah,
was.
he
a
like
freaky
getting
ass nigga.
spanked and spit on.
Where are you coming with these? You are demons. You guys are a whole bunch of lustful.
He's a
demons.
super freak. Super freak.
Lustful demons. You guys are.
Shut the fuck up. He's super freaking. W broke back. All right, let me get out of here because I'm just roaming.
You in a mall?
I'm in Walmart. I came to get my TV, but I've been grabbing other shit too. But I need to get out of here.
But hey,
I don't know, McCoy. So they talking about spitting and spanking and baby.
Listen, that's a new one. When we start getting spanked, first of all, Mac told us the devil's gonna put his finger in our booty. Now we're gonna be getting spanked.
What?
Like, this is freaky hell. I don't know when we upgraded to this.
what kind of this? That's Diddy hell. Yeah. You unalive and get sent to Diddy house. Your soul's on here.
Sources say Jeffrey Dahmer in heaven, so
Yeah, I'd rather be in freaky hell. Don't get me wrong.
it's gonna be cheeks in the refrigerator in heaven. So
Zena, you missed that man
Zena,
telling
you
us
hear
that
it?
Jesus was gonna spank us and that Jesus was gonna and that he was over here spitting out Jesus juice. You missed all kind of stuff, Zena. You missed it. He said he was gonna spank us. A holy whipping.
All right, I need help. Where are the employees? Yes, is in there. You was in there. I thought you was in there earlier when he said that shit.
Hey. Man, church service long in the mug. Yeah, mama. Other Christians at church or something.
They doing the Eucharist and the yeah.
What?
The Eucharist.
Cha 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 cha.
So be easy. Well,
I'm listening.
So, I guess I'm trying to ask, like, if the Jews in the first century, if no one called themselves Christians, then why do they? I'm trying to word this right. Why do they say?
But some people did call themselves Christians in the first century.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Even that's what Pliny writes about. And even Hadrian, writes about it to his brother-in-law, talking about informing him of the Serapis Christos worshippers. And
he's in the first century?
Both of them come out in the second century, but Hadrian's one, referred to the Serapis, referring to the Serapis worshippers, and we know, that started around in the 3rd century BCE, and Pliny, the group that Pliny encountered, and he tortured them to see what they were leading for and what they were about and stuff, and he called them Christians. Said they were Christians, and how some of them denounced their religion and started worshiping the statue of Hadrian, and some of them didn't, and so they were going to suffer the fate of torture. They were going to be tortured to unaliving and things of this nature. But those Christians have nothing to do with Jesus of Nazareth or the Bible or anything. But you said, but your question, you were saying, well, Jews, if no Jews were calling themselves Christians.
Yeah, I was talking about Jews in the first
century. Not to my knowledge, no Jews were absolutely not. Nah. And during the first century, especially in the late first century and early second century, the Jews were in direct conflict and war and stuff with the Romans, and them, like that's how we know. That's one reason of how we know. Josephus didn't write that stuff, because Josephus fought with the Romans and stuff and lived in the Caesar's palace and stuff. And if he would have talked about Jesus and called him a god and the Messiah and stuff, all the stuff that Testimonium Flavianum claims, he would have been tortured and unalived and stuff by the Romans. Yeah, so I don't know what did that throw off your question or anything, like.
No. It made sense. Yeah, because yeah, that was the answer. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so those people that Pliny wrote about and stuff, and also that's further evidence that sentence in Tacitus was interpolated and wasn't written by him because it directly contradicts what Pliny wrote about and stuff, and whatever Pliny knew about, Tacitus would have known about, and vice versa, because they were very good friends. They were BFFs because they both wrote about each other often in their works and stuff, and explained their relationship with each other.
B, you heard what I said about the pillow?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a pillow. Let me try that. Anything. I don't know. She's never acted like this.
Like you gotta
like
on her stomach, babe.
Okay. Excuse me, bro.
Cause I was a damn teenager. I learned it with him. Started doing it with my baby.
I learn something new every time dude talk. I didn't know Pliny and Tacitus were friends like that.
Put her on her stomach, B.
Yeah, put on her stomach. Flip over on her stomach. Because she looked like she about to fall asleep right now. So flip over on her stomach. Yep, she tired. She put her head,
You start rocking
sleepy.
them legs, she knock out.
Just move her from side to side, yeah. Yeah, baby tired.
Like 3-6 Mafia. I'm just
mothers know best.
My body lifestyle. Yeah, you see, that's why I'm listening to him. Whatever they say, I'm doing.
Listen, you know they tired when they put their own goddamn head down.
She said, "You know what?"
She said it's quite comfortable. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, the leg hanging off in there. Yeah, she okay. She Gucci. Hey. Wrong with her. She's sleepy. Yeah, she tired because she was already asleep. But the dog woke her up, and she just fighting it.
Oh, there goes Zena. I was going to say, even to her point, the babies, when you pat them on their back or pat them on their butt, it reminds them of their mama's heartbeat when they in her stomach. That'll put her ass right to sleep.
No, she chilling. She in the perfect angle to gaze at her crush behind her right there.
I'm telling you, I discovered that shit one day. I said, "Well, goddamn,
a crush. What's a crush?"
Steph Curry. Because I got two pictures behind me with both of them have Jordan, LeBron, Steph, and Kobe on them. And when I'm sitting here and holding her and stuff, and she reach back and play with them and stuff, every time she reaches and she touches Steph. she don't give a damn about LeBron, Kobe, and Mike. She touched Steph every time. So that's why I say it's a crush. So, but
so yeah, I didn't know that Pliny and Tacitus were good friends and they wrote about each other. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. They were very good friends, and they traveled together often, and wrote about different things. That's why I said like,
and you said that what the sentence in or the shit in Tacitus that's interpolated, it contradicts what Pliny wrote, and that wouldn't be the case because they was close.
Because they were
That
close.
shouldn't be the case because
And,
they're close.
Yeah, they were close, and they bounced information off of each other. And Pliny was the second in command in the entire Roman province. That's kind of like the vice president. Here. So like,
right,
Pliny and the Emperor Trajan, they were ignorant to who this small sect of people, who they were, and what they're about and
You better
stuff.
fix that pillar. You better fix that pillar. She looks at that pillar like, what the fuck going on now?
Oh. Okay.
Lay her ass right back down.
Yeah, so Pliny was ignorant to who this small sect of people were and what they were about and stuff. And he tortured them to find out why they were meeting and what they were up to and stuff. And he wrote that they sang hymns to a Christ as if he was God. Yeehaw! Appreciate that, Bailey. I ain't gonna do it too loud. As if he was God and a God and stuff. That's the worshipers of Serapis, those Christians. So like, if like he was well aware as the second in command in the Roman province, if you're not already aware of everything, they brief you of everything before you take position. So he would have been well aware of Jesus and him being unalived and rising again, and all of that stuff. And if it was a cult following that that erupted due to his resurrection and all of this. So he would have been aware of that, and he would have wrote about it. He would have mentioned it.
So why wasn't he aware of the Christians? So is Pliny the one that wasn't aware of the Christians?
That wasn't, yeah. Pliny
So why wasn't he aware of the Christians? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, because they were a small sect of people. They were a very small group that
inside of Judea.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Well, you said he was like second in command over the whole Roman provinces.
Yeah, over the whole Roman, and the Roman province, they own more than just Judea.
Right.
Yeah.
So where was he at when he was interrogating? Where were they at?
They were. Wait, that's a good question. Let me see. That's a good question. Oh yeah, he was in where he was in where he was in Bithynia and Pontus, which is the modern day Turkey. So that's where he was. And ironically, that's where Marcion is from. And also, ironically, that's where this, according to Plutarch, that's where the Serapis statue was first built before he was even taken over to Egypt in the 3rd century BCE.
Slow it down. I didn't. Okay. So the statue of Serapis was built in Bithynia.
Yeah.
And then taken to Alexandria.
Yeah. In the 3rd century BCE. Yep. Sure was.
And so Plutarch writes about that.
Yeah.
He writes about the statues.
Yeah.
And Pliny was in that area as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's
the other guy you just mentioned? I'm sorry, you didn't mention another guy. That wasn't no, you didn't mention
he wrote the letters to Trajan, Emperor Trajan. He was the emperor at the time.
Right. Okay. I'm with you. So And you said that Pliny the Younger was not aware of this small sect or this group of people because why?
I don't know why he wasn't aware of them, but if he was second in command in the entire Roman province, and so if this Jesus stuff really would have happened, and if they developed a cult following and stuff because of those things, he would have known about this. And if this was the people who were worshiping Jesus and stuff because of all of this, he would have known about that as well.
Okay,
but he didn't.
When was Pliny second in command? Like, what's the time frame?
Okay.
You can't let her get up. You gotta let that take away that remote. Put her whenever she lift her head up. That's okay. Just gently guide it back down. But you got it, B. You got it.
I was talking. Yeah. Okay.
You gotta guide that head right back down to the pillow. Pat that back very softly. Go ahead, B.
What'd you say, Bar? You said when, and then she knocked the.
When was it? Yeah. When? I'm sorry.
When was what? The Pliny's letter?
Oh, when was he second? You said he was second in command in the Roman province. I'm asking when, like the time frame on that.
In the early 2nd century.
When?
From about 110 to 112.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was way longer after that stuff supposedly happened. Okay, well, I don't know what you're saying. You breaking up. Oh yeah. You breaking up and stuff. And then also, boy, if you can hear, because you breaking up, it ain't even. And like also,
I hear you.
And also Pliny the Younger, his uncle, Pliny the Elder, because Pliny the Elder adopted Pliny the Younger and made him Pliny the Younger. And y'all, like, there's a lot of people when y'all hear somebody and we say the elder and the younger, that they did that kind of like saying senior and junior, like when a man has a son and say junior. So that's how so that's what that means. But Pliny the Elder, he was also a member of the Roman government, and he would have been a contemporary of Jesus. And he wrote a book that's called Natural History in our language. And this book comes out in 70. And literally the purpose of that book is what the title says. He was describing historical events of the region that happened all throughout the 1st century. And there's nothing about anything that the New Testament claims in there. And he, if he damn sure would have known if something happened, especially, being a contemporary.
So if Marcion is the first person to like publish Gospels and a New Testament canon, what I don't know if this is a stupid question, but like what did they have prior to Marcion to go off of? You see what I'm asking you?
What did who have?
Exactly. I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how to word it. What was the
they in that region where Marcion was from? The same region where Pliny was in and and wrote those letters to Trajan and stuff? Because Trajan was back in like Rome, in actual Rome. Right. That's why he wrote him the letters from Bithynia, which is modern day Turkey and stuff. And those people, that's where the Serapis Christos statue originated from. Before they even took it took it over to Egypt in the 3rd century BCE. And you know, and excuse me, and you know, those people in that region, yeah, they were worshipers of Serapis Christos and stuff up until the Roman Providence, you know, came into play and, you know, seized control of the area and stuff. And then, it was illegal to worship anything except for, the Roman, the Roman emperors and, and their beliefs and stuff. Like everybody had to, it was Roman and Greek law that everybody had to worship a statue of whoever was the emperor at the time. So that's why at the time Hadrian was the emperor, and Pliny found out that these people were meeting in secret and stuff, and they were not worshiping the statue of Hadrian. They were singing hymns to a Christ as if it was God. He wrote in a letter that he started to torture them this stuff and to figure out why they were doing this and what they were doing, and some of them off the rip switched over and was like, nah, fuck this, I ain't getting tortured. Yeah, I'm worshiping this statue. And some of them stood 10 toes down and was like, nah, I'm still gonna worship this Christ figure. And they were tortured and alive.
B, would they have had at that time copies of what they would call Johannine writings, Johannine writings at that time?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I'm trying to see, like, what were the Jews doing? Like, because if we saying Marcion in the 140s comes out with a Paul's letters and a New Testament canon, what were the Jews still like?
Yeah, the Jews were still following their doctrine and stuff, and at this time it was wartime between the Jews and the Romans and stuff up until a few decades later, at the conclusion of the Bar Kokhba revolt. That's when Rome officially defeated the Jews and expelled them out of their kingdom and stuff, because the Jews still had synagogues everywhere and stuff. Even after the destruction of the temple in 70, they started to build more synagogues all throughout the region. So yeah, the Jews still had their Torah and was worshiping their Torah, their Pentateuch. And really, the Jews never the Jews never went away from it. Even in defeat, even in exile and stuff, the Jews never the Jews never went away from it. Especially when some people come up and try to say the Torah mentions Jesus. The Torahs don't mention. I mean, not the Torah, the Talmud. The Talmud doesn't even mention anything about Jesus, because they're talking. I know they don't read it and stuff, but they're referencing Sanhedrin 43a, because it's talking about a Yahshua that was hanged on the eve of Passover. That's nothing. There's nothing about Jesus, and they mention the 4 disciples that he had that wasn't Jesus's disciples. And and Passover, the thing about Passover is in the springtime. And that dude, they say he was hanged in the springtime on the eve of Passover. That's not around when, according to the story, when Jesus was crucified. So yeah, Talmud don't even mention anything about Jesus.
So, okay.
I'm doing it. I'm rocking. I'm rocking.
Man, you gotta put that baby on her back when she done with that.
Yeah,
Put her on her back, pat that back. You can't You
Put her on
can't
her
let her
stomach,
touch
pat her
all that
back.
other stuff. You gotta, and when she lift her head up, you gently just guide it back
You
down.
might have to put some more milk in her bottle too. She might be a little hungry.
There's some milk, something in there.
Yeah, it was just 6 ounces in here. It was down to what's that? Down to 1.5.
Yeah, I don't think he gonna knock the baby out. Y'all keep it slow.
Oh, am I going too fast?
No,
Oh.
the
you doing good,
opposite.
B.
That's what. Listen, I'm telling
She
you right
about
now.
to go
Put
to
her on her
sleep right now.
stomach
Look at her.
And
Put her on her stomach.
pat like
Yep.
a heartbeat.
But I used to rock them fast because it disorients them. They can't do nothing. You rock them fast, and then once they start passing out, you slow down, just lull them to sleep.
Look, y'all wouldn't like how I did it because I used to prop that baby right on my shoulder or on my thigh, like flat, like you say, Ariel. And when I say I used to rock in that rocking chair, girl, about 10 minutes
Rock
later,
their ass into a stupor.
gone.
They ass out of there. Shit.
Listen,
I used to put myself to sleep.
I was about to say, I used to unhook this over the shoulder bow the whole day. That was it, baby. That was it. That was it.
Yep, hold her real nice and tight. You know, ain't no loosey goosey stuff.
They say her daughter was tough. She won the battle though.
I want exactly.
That's why I had to rock them fast because they will try to wrestle you. No, I rock them too fast. They can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing. Put them arms in. Put them legs up. Tuck them up to the stomach a little bit. Not too much. Tuck it up to the stomach. Arms in. Hand on head. Pat them up. You doing good, Dobie. You doing good. That baby love her daddy.
Sometimes babies just you can't satisfy them.
That's true.
They
Look like
just
she going though.
And she's sleeping. They just want to be.
You got a lot of energy, and
they don't understand. They sleepy. Yeah, they be fighting their sleep. Just go to
That's
bed.
the thing. They fight. They like, baby, why are you crying?
There you go,
you can
B.
close your eyes. That's what I used to tell my daughter. I used to be like, baby, why are you crying? You know you could go to sleep.
Just go to sleep, girl. I tell you, it does help to have a soft cushion right on your chest.
Yeah. Because Bar, I'm thinking back. I just thought about something that you asked me about, and you brought up. It was a while ago, but I know something else happened on the live and stuff, and the conversation, never came back up. But I mentioned so in John 5:2, that's when Jesus was healing the paralyzed man, and it says now there is now there's in Jerusalem near the sheep gate a pool, which in Aramaic is called Bethesda, and which is surrounded by 5 covered porticos. Now that's not Jewish. That's not Jewish customs. They don't believe in any healing centers with water and and all these things and stuff.
Right.
What that is called an Asclepion.
Mm-hmm.
And it was built to the Roman god Asclepion, the healer god, and it had 5 main pools, for bathing and for healing via Asclepion, and like the main pool had a lion head on it and stuff. And you just look this up. It was built in the 2nd century. There, it's in Jerusalem.
But it's in the Gospel of John.
Yeah, John 5:2. But if you just you or anyone that's listening, you can look this up. It's called an Asclepion. The Asclepion of Pergamon.
So that means that John
built by and during the reign of Hadrian, dedicated to the Roman god Asclepion.
So that means that there's no way John could be anywhere close to the end of it. They say it's like the end of the 1st century, early 2nd. It got to be after that.
Yeah, absolutely. If it's mentioning this, absolutely. Gotta be much out. And this was built like in close to the mid 2nd century. I think in like the 130s.
That's what I was talking about. I said it wrong. Johannine epistles written in the late 1st century. The 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Yeah. So they dated anywhere from 117 to 138 CE of when it was built, the Asclepion. So yeah, that means John has to be after that to have knowledge of the Asclepion. And also that's anachronistic because Jesus supposedly doing this stuff in the 30s couldn't have been around an Asclepion that wasn't even there yet for for nearly a century later.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard of the Edict of Milan?
Of Milan, yeah. That's much later on, like in the third.
I know.
I mean, 4th century.
Okay. So we talk. We talk about 1st century, 2nd century. What was going on in the 3rd, like the 200s and shit? What was they?
The 200s? The 200s. That's the 3rd century, and that was the rise of of the doctrine of the religion and stuff, and the rise of numerous church fathers and stuff, and that's that century is the one where Origen, the church father Origen, he wrote a lot, and that's some of the most compelling evidence against the testimony of Flaviano, because Eusebius, who comes a little bit after Origen, and Eusebius had access to all of Origen's documentation, paperwork and stuff, and Origen mentioned Josephus often, and Origen is the one who wrote in Corpus Celsius his response to the philosopher named Celsius, who was just pretty much down talking Christianity and stuff, and he mentioned Josephus often, and he said that Josephus didn't know Jesus, didn't believe in him as the Messiah, and all of these things. And so my take on it is that Eusebius, with access to Origen's documentation and stuff, Eusebius took some of the things that Origen wrote and twisted it. It's where you got a lot of his knowledge of the things from Origen's writings. And Origen wrote this in the early mid 3rd century, before Eusebius writes in the 4th century. Africanus as well. Africanus wrote a lot in the early 3rd century as well, and he wrote often about Josephus' works in his writings, and never mentioned the testimony of Flavianum at all. They were just talking about Jewish events and stuff. And as church fathers, that would have been the most important thing for them to reference in their writings.
Right. So I think I know the answer to this question, but I'm asking it anyway. Why are people who have why do people who study this exact same stuff, why are they saying that this person was real when the evidence is pointing to the contrary?
Because the one, it's some that there's some that keep it 100, but the ones that don't, like the Bart Ehrmans and the others and stuff, It's specifically so they can exist in a gray area. To me, my thoughts. So they can exist in a gray area, so they can keep getting booked to talk about it, and people can keep buying their, their information and stuff. And that's why they always got to leave you on some cliffhangers and stuff, so you can buy the next, the next series of whatever. My thoughts. And like I think I know Thinker mentioned some days ago that like Bart Ehrman said that he has some kind of major announcement toward the end of the year. I think if he makes a major announcement or whatever, I think he probably getting ready to retire and he gonna come out with the real. That's just my thoughts.
David Fitzgerald, he wrote about that in his book. It's, do you know? Yeah, everything you just said, he wrote about it in his book, Jesus, Myth, and Action.
Yeah, I've never read any of his works, but I heard about him from you. I haven't read any of his works yet.
But so okay, we first, second, third, fourth. So okay, Nasia. Have you heard of the Donatist schismatic controversy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was one of the three reasons for the Council of Nicaea.
Okay.
Along with discrediting Arianism.
Yeah.
Arianism. And that controversy was pretty much for them to consecrate what's his name, Constantine into the religion, into the church and stuff. Kind of like how Ptolemy got the sellout
Memphians.
Yeah, to do in Egypt and stuff. Constantine was did the same things and stuff, and he was trying to get the sellout ones who consecrated him into the church to also turn around and preach this this new and altered, pretty much fake information to their followers in the community and stuff. And once he had that locked down, that's why he hired Eusebius to come up with a lot of fake history and stuff before the council even started. So now once you got these details and stuff locked down, and then you hold this council and stuff to to solidify all of these things. Now, after this council, you're about to go out and colonize other areas and stuff, using this religion for control over, your mass group of people that you have conquered and are now conquering, because there's too many people worshiping different deities and having different events and different customs and stuff, and it was too hard to control and maintain. Get everybody on one accord.
Yeah, I think one of the most important I think one of the most telltale signs that this is all made up is how it's written in third person omniscient, where the person who's writing the New Testament Gospels, they know what everybody's thinking. They're able to record conversations between two people with nobody else present. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, bro. Yeah, and and then right after the first Council of Nicaea, that's the Council of Constantinople. That's where they solidified the Trinity and stuff and started pushing that stuff. But yeah, like the Gospels, right? Like in Matthew, this is like a story of when the Roman guards, when they realized the body wasn't in there, they went inside of the tomb, conferred with themselves, amongst themselves, and came up with a story that they were going to tell everybody. They came up with a story and they said that they're going to tell everybody that the disciples were the ones who stole the body and stuff. That's why it's not here and stuff. And it's like, if Matthew is the one who's writing this, how do Matthew know that? How does he know that? Like, really? How does he know that? And how does he know that Jesus went to the wilderness and talked with the devil for 40 days? He was alone. And then right after that, he went to the temple and he was arrested. Like immediately after that, he was arrested. And then, they marched him down, and Pontius Pilate ordered. They were inside of the courtroom, and Pontius Pilate ordered everyone out of the room and had a private conversation with Jesus. It was just Pontius Pilate and Jesus, but somehow we have the details of that whole conversation. Like how, if Matthew was the one who wrote that, how Matthew and John, how do they know that? They weren't there listening to the conversation.
That's something else I wanted to pick your brain about. I thought about it earlier. Because I was reading through well, not reading through, I was actually reading it again. I was reading Christ Before Jesus, and
that book right there is a goat.
I had just a thought came to my head about like the whole oral tradition thing. They're saying that the stories about Jesus were preserved orally first until they were written down, which according to the tradition would be decades later.
You just gotta show evidence of that.
And I'm like, yeah, what are they using to say it was preserved orally is what I'm asking you.
Hey, the hell if I knew. I don't, hey, that's just something that just people just come out and say when they don't have anything. It's no evidence, at least to my knowledge, that anything was preserved orally as far as this Christian stuff.
Isn't a lot of it in letters to each other? Like they, instead of like big, like giant books, they were more so letters, and people took pieces of these letters that they wrote to each other, and that's where they're getting a lot of these texts from.
Well, in the first century, yeah, they wrote in the style of letters often. That's Seneca did that often. And it was a common trope for them to write letters to imaginary fictional characters for people, people to read for information and some for entertainment purposes. But it would always be, be written down and known that, that this is a letter to, to some fictional characters and stuff. So yeah, they did that a lot in the first century.
And like sometimes they would take. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm pretty much.
I'd say sometimes they would take like epilogues from those letters and take it out, right? Or who like people were specifically addressing, take it out and go ahead and leave the rest for people to use as if it was like fiction, or nonfiction information rather.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something interesting that I was reading about, and I was like, huh.
But it's just
Turn that baby on her stomach.
Oh yeah, let me turn her on her stomach.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, Zena.
And the letters and stuff, and I mentioned Seneca doing that and stuff, and it makes me think about. I've said it a few times on this on this live before. Y'all know like the Paul stuff, and like y'all know how in the Pauline letters in Acts, Paul when he was accused of of these blasphemous things of going around and spreading this gospel to people and stuff. And the Roman official who presided over the trial and and dismissed it and stuff, his name was Gallico. And Gallico was the brother of Seneca, who was an early first century like philosopher and stuff. And Seneca wrote about his brother a lot. In his right, Seneca wrote a lot, and he wrote about his brother a lot. They were close. And Seneca never mentioned his brother having a trial with this Paul figure and dismissing it, and this Paul figure, going around, supposedly, going around and unaliving these people, but was transformed, due to this vision and stuff, and this trial that his brother proceeded over and then dismissed and stuff. This was supposedly a huge thing, according to Acts. Seneca never mentioned any of this. And again, Gallico was his brother. So it's like it's not like a
Somebody in the comments just made me think of something too, and I know we got Jared on the panel, but he said
Yeah, what's up?
scholars agree that he existed, but these are the same people that will come up here and be like, you can't trust the government, they lie. And then they'll turn around and be like, but scholars said he agreed. Like, you might as well tell me
They
the church fathers
speculate.
said so.
Right,
You might as well. Right. Because obviously it's still not a fact, or they wouldn't have to agree or disagree. It would just be a proven
They're
statement.
not
But
lying when they agree with me.
But yeah, I'll say the government lies. That's true. But God,
Jared, what the hell is going on?
so you can
nobody
trust God.
said, sir, don't do that.
Talking to you.
I'm gonna
Bar,
drop you.
you
I
said
already
something.
hate you. Don't do that.
You can trust God. You don't know what God said.
Zena, you funny as hell.
Right.
Yeah, you can.
You only have man's account of what God said.
No, but I did ask.
Yeah,
Thought you were
I
about
think
to
it's
say
just
something to me.
I did have something to say, but he had a guess, so I don't want to.
Yeah, what's up? What's his name?
No, he gone. I hate him.
Oh, my
I really
bad.
do.
He's the worst.
I can't stand him. Like he makes my fucking skin crawl.
Yeah, what's up?
No, Jesus Christ.
Well, sorry, I ain't doing anything to you.
Bruh, I told you to stay on mute. We were talking. I know you mentally ill, but goddamn.
Mentally ill?
Yes,
What do you
you
mean I'm
are.
mentally
You
ill?
are because you keep coming off mute, and I asked you to stay on mute. Look how stupid you are.
Right, but yeah,
Look how dumb you are. Look how stupid you are.
you're one to talk, Ole.
Yeah, look how stupid you are. I might be old, but I'm not stupid.
And you know what? When people say that the scholars agree stuff, you know, it's three classifications that you got to look at. Like we said, them scholars that that got us exist in the gray area, and perpetuating incomplete or biased information, purposely, and it's some that are still hanging on and still saying information that is outdated, and especially like
that's
nowadays.
my point. Like to what Barbie's saying, these people work at Christian colleges most of the time. Like these people,
They do.
scholars agree. So what?
Most of the scholars in the Middle Ages and stuff agree. The quote unquote scholars agreed and said that the Earth was flat until what's his name? Was it
Galileo?
Galileo. Yeah, until he came out and went against the church. Saying, nah, Earth ain't flat and it's round. And they fucked him up for that. So, that could be what's wrong with it.
I want to get this out before I forget.
Can you just center it?
My bad, y'all.
I'm gonna pick her up. Go ahead, Bar. I'll
Go ahead, B.
Okay. So the whole, according to the dogma, they're saying, because I said this on my live yesterday, but I'm sitting here thinking about it again. They say that Jesus spoke Aramaic, and then they're saying that, but he read the Hebrew scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
But it was written, but his story is written in Greek.
And he read a Greek book to the Hebrew speaking people. He read the Septuagint to them in Matthew.
And I remember I told you I was reading Christ Before Jesus, Jared and the other guy was
Matthew
in the book.
Matthew.
They're saying that some of his quotes and his teachings don't even make sense unless it's in Greek.
Yeah, true.
It wouldn't even make sense if he was saying this in Aramaic, because like the way it's written or something the book says it don't make sense.
This is what he's talking about, y'all. And you can get this on TikTok Shop. You actually can.
It's like $4
and other means as well. But yeah,
I got it on Kindle for $4.
Man,
I'm curious what you think about about what I just said.
Yeah, man, that's true.
Aramaic, reading Greek to Hebrew speaking people, and then it gets translated in a language he didn't even speak in. I'm not understanding what you.
Like that alone, a real nigga supposed to be like, I don't know.
Yeah, but most people don't even start to scratch the surface of thinking this way and looking at a lot of these things. And again, like most Christians and stuff, we already know they're unlearned about this stuff, and they're always in echo chambers with other people who are just like them. So they're never even
Can you
challenged or
the book
questioned.
one more time? Sorry, they're asking in the chat.
It's called Christ Before Jesus. And it's titled Christ Before Jesus because the term Christ, and there were Christians in existence well before Jesus. And, most people don't even know that. But, yeah. Evidence for the 2nd century origins of Jesus. So that book is a goat. I won't stop big up in that book enough. My bad, Bar. What you saying?
No, I was about to I forgot I was about to ask you. God damn it. Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. So patristics, right? So when I looked into it, they're saying like patristics. I forgot what the ology word is, but it's like basically the study of like the early church fathers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so apparent, what you say, Matt?
I feel like I know what it is, but I can't. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's right. He right. Right.
Yeah, so no. I'm saying the word he was thinking of.
The other word,
like eukatology or some shit like that.
I don't know. I can't. All I know is the word patristics.
I think it might be like
so.
Eukatology. I'll look it up.
I'm curious. I forgot the guy's name. What's his name? There's a few church fathers where we have none of their original writings. Everything we have for them comes from someone later.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yeah, him. And I'm like, what are we? Do you think some of these church fathers didn't even exist altogether?
Absolutely. You gonna a lot of the quote unquote church fathers that we are aware of, but don't have any of their writings mysteriously, and a lot of this information comes from who? You know what? Eusebius.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, he's the guy. He's the guy that they say Christianity was brought to Egypt in the 1st century by Mark the Evangelist. That comes from him too.
That comes from him, yeah.
But outside of him saying it, we have nothing. Because remember, if we're listening and we just understood everything we've said up to this point about there not being any gospels in the 1st century, and all of these references to a Jesus or are interpolated or forgeries, and all of the references to a Christ is talking about something completely different. Mm-hmm. That means we don't have anything for this Mark the Evangelist that brought Christianity to Egypt in the 1st century. Yeah, so what the fuck is Eusebius talking about?
Yeah. We don't. There's nothing. There's nothing to go on about that except for Eusebius mentioning that. There's literally no quote unquote church fathers who wrote about that. That we have their writings about that and stuff. There's nothing. Like if that would have happened, like surely Origen would have wrote about that, or Tertullian.
Mm-hmm.
None of them wrote about that, And Tertullian was a church father, and he writes in the late 2nd, early 3rd century, and he didn't even believe in Paul, the Pauline letters and stuff. He thought they were very fishy. But yeah, Eusebius did a number on it, and but I guess he did his job well.
Yeah. I mean, he is the father of history.
church history. Yeah,
it's crazy because there's a Greek guy. I can't remember his name. There's a Greek guy who is known as the father of history, and then a couple 100 years later, Eusebius is known as the father of church history.
Yeah.
And the other guy, I can't think of his name. He's a Greek guy. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But he's basically like the Greek version of what Eusebius becomes later. It's real interesting how that looked.
Herodotus.
Him. Well, is that him? Yeah, him. Yeah. He's known in history as the father of history.
Yeah.
And he's the one that basically
But he was taught by Egyptians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Yes, boy, this would be good to put in our book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're right.
Just want everybody to hear me contribute, so you can't try to act like,
we're not procrastinating. We're gonna
run her half.
put my name on there.
Give her right credits. What's up, Douglas?
That nigga's name is Dugald.
I apologize, Dugald. I called that nigga Douglas, and we ain't been right at since.
I ain't heard nobody call him Dugald since.
Don't nobody even call him. I meant to. He was live the other day. I meant to go in there and be like, my bad.
Yeah.
That's why I told y'all to stop playing, because I saw what happened to him. Y'all keep telling these people my name is Ariel.
That man ain't been Dugald in a long time.
Yeah. By this time, it fits.
It's
all right. He told me it was all right, so I just kept doing it. I like it. It fits to me. I like it. So
I'm like, you know what? That man name is not no damn Douglas, but I don't know. We just going with the flow, man.
They know the black community on here calls him Douglas. The white people still. I know y'all gonna leave my husband alone.
Man, look.
Okay.
Hey, he like, hey, the black guys rock with me. Hey, I'm Douglas then.
It ain't real if you don't get a nickname.
Hey, facts. We'll fuck with you. You don't have a nickname.
Can't give Mac a nickname. It's Mac. I mean, what's better than being called Mac? That's good as it's gonna get, brother.
Return of the Mac. I am.
When I'm mad at him, I say Mac with a hard K.
Mac.
Yeah.
Mac.
Get that back throat phlegm.
Mm-hmm.
That Jesus juice back there. Get it loose.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna ride by this church, see if all the Christians there.
At the Bible study.
At Canaanite.
Mount Canaan.
New Canaan.
Mount Canaan Baptist Church is crazy.
Benediction.
You got one, B. I'm getting my questions together while you talking to him. I'm still thinking.
Hey, what's up, Carter? Can we get your age for TikTok purposes, please?
19 years old.
I appreciate it. All right.
Well, Carter is a young nigga. I knew it.
Yeah, it really is.
Y'all do know that Jesus' existence was like a historical fact, right?
It's not a historical fact.
What?
How was it? Tell us about it.
Do your
Yeah,
research.
show us your evidence.
There's 25,000 manuscripts that he existed.
I'm here to learn.
Yeah, name one. Name one.
That's such a specific number.
There is.
Also,
Can you
it's
name
also
one?
Not true.
What do you mean?
I don't know, guys. Let's let him bring his evidence.
Can we do one at a time, please? I don't want to
Yeah. No worries. We're gonna talk to the
bunch of
host,
different
but
people.
yeah, it's fine. Just what evidence do you have? Like, do you have a copy of these manuscripts? What is the history? Who wrote it? Right. What is the title? Right. What does it date back to? Who was around when this manuscript was
would
written?
go even more basic. What is a manuscript?
Mm-hmm. Nah, you don't. He doesn't know. So Carter,
I know.
A manuscript.
That's why I like to ask.
Yeah, a manuscript is just a copy of a document. All right, and especially back then,
handwritten specifically.
Yeah, back then they didn't have a printing press, they didn't have a copy machine, email, text messages, none of that. So in order to make copies of a document, they had to handwrite a document to make copies of it. Now, a man just saying that there are multiple manuscripts of something is not evidence for it. It's just the evidence for the written words on the paper. Now, in reference to Jesus and stuff, saying that there's 25,000 manuscripts and stuff, most of the manuscripts, you know, again, that are just handwritten copies of stuff, most of them don't come into play until around the 10th or 11th century and beyond.
Carter, unless you're trying to run, yeah, you gotta come back because it's gonna drop you.
What did you guys ask for? Like my evidence?
Yeah, just one of those 25,000 manuscripts.
Like name one.
And the date it was written.
If you're on Teacup, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to read it, if you're looking it up and reading at the same time, we can't hear you because you're on Teacup.
Let me go get me an ice cream sandwich before he comes back.
Oh, that sounds good.
Give me one too.
You always trying to send me coffee. Send me one.
Yeah, give me a ice cream sandwich too. I just had some delicious tacos, and an ice cream sandwich
look.
would go nicely.
Carter, the app gonna drop you automatically very soon unless you come back.
Unless you're trying to run, you better come back because they gonna boot your ass.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. He too young and don't know.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure you will. All right.
Sure, buddy.
He was like, oh shit, abort mission.
I wanted to know though, like they're not all in here at the same time, so obviously it wouldn't, make a lot of sense to ask him specifically, but I want to know why they do that. Like they'll come up here and be like, do you research? So you just came to tell us, but not tell us how you came to that conclusion? Like,
I believe it. Go look it up for me.
right. Like, okay, what exactly am I looking up? Y'all just want to talk. She ain't never going to sleep.
Ain't never going to sleep.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm cool because usually she wake up like at like 11, 12 and she stay up. She stay up for a couple hours just playing and talking and stuff. So I'm cool. Hey, yeah, stay up and wear yourself out. That way, hopefully, she'll sleep longer throughout the night.
I mean, ask your doctor first, but if you want her to start sleeping through the night, and again, ask your doctor and ask mom, of course, but see if y'all can start putting a little rice cereal in her bottle.
Let me tell you something.
We already do.
My mama did that the night my daughter came home from the hospital. She wasn't sleeping too much. No, listen.
They babies be hungry.
People be rubbing butter. I be seeing all kind of shit. They be rubbing butter on their baby's gums and their mouth because it's got a lot of fat.
But they hungry. Them children be hungry. Them little 4 ounces don't do shit. Imagine motherfucker sent you to bed with 4 ounces or some
No,
shit.
I went off of that quick. Like even before I started the rice, I would give them a little more milk at a time. Because what the fuck this gonna do? They still be screaming. Especially after they burp. Like they be like, bitch, all right, where's the rest?
Man, I used to have 2 jugs right here. Eat one, pump one. When the one was empty, the other one was ready to go. You had a bottle with that one, put rice in that one, knocked out. 8 hours. Don't wake up. I did that for a whole year, but the first time that little nigga bit my I said, oh, time to go.
That's what made me start pumping at all. I said, oh, fuck no. Get hell no.
The first clam down with some teeth, I said, absolutely.
He ain't even had no teeth. I said, nope, hell no, nope. Give me the pump.
You're not gonna get me, buddy. Bite off my fucking nipple.
I was bad enough without no teeth. I'm not waiting for fuck no.
Because them little niggas, they have bitten off people's nipples. Okay, just clean the just. Oh, they did. What he did? Your what? Absolutely not.
I say, look, he's still getting the benefits. I don't listen. We did skin to skin. Shit, we can cuddle. Fuck no.
It's like and then Bar, you there?
Yeah, I'm still.
And then Bar, you know the in book 18, the same two paragraphs that's before and after the testimony of Flaviano, you know, Josephus includes those same two paragraphs in his biography. The testimony of Flaviano is not in between them, like in Antiquities of the Jews. Another eye opener.
So, you know, a lot of those church fathers, we don't know exactly when they were born. We don't know their parents. They didn't have no children.
Because a lot of them, you get the dates, the supposed dates from Eusebius. Yeah. Like Eusebius tried to lie about the well, not tried to, he did lie about the he did lie about the dates for but Eusebius did lie about the dates for Clement. You know, putting him in the 1st century. But he wasn't. He was in the mid-2nd century. Because the Shepherd of Hermes. The Shepherd of Hermes mentions him in there, and the Mercurian fragment, you know, gives us the date for the Shepherd of Hermes at about 152. So he can't be in there if he, according to Eusebius, he unalived in 97. So how can he be in a document that was written in the 150s? So. You ever heard of the Marturian fragment?
Yeah.
Or some try to say canon.
I was up here when you had broke it down for me. I asked you about Paul a little minute ago, and you broke it down. About that's where the Shepherd of Tom is it Hermes or Thomas?
No, Hermes, Shepherd of Hermes.
That's what the Shepherd of Hermes is. And I remember you telling me Clement was tasked with something.
Yeah, with passing out some books and stuff to the church. And yeah, Hermes was the sir. Like, well, the girl I look, I can't even talk. What her?
You said you talking way too much. That's enough. You doing more talking than you doing putting to sleep.
Like, I'm trying to sleep and you
right.
Goddamn talking. Look at
I want receipts or you're just yapping.
Yes.
What's your source?
Hey, look, as long as she quiet, I ain't tripping. Oh, yeah, but yeah, he was the brother of Pope Pius. Yeah.
Hey, do God, I'm
She
just
doing
saying,
it.
I be around it. Close enough. It's just crazy.
Look at that, mama. Look at that, mama. Look, mama. Look up. Look up, Marley. Say cheese. You see, mama?
So B-Eazy, does it okay, so outside of Clement, what else do they use for the existence of Paul? Outside of I know about Clement, what else do they use?
Nothing. That is Paul is not mentioned by anything, or I mean anyone, you know, outside, you know.
Polycarp didn't mention Paul.
Excuse me. Polycarp is another one that no one has any writings from. But just testimonies from Eusebius.
Indigo, I don't necessarily teach them atheist, but I don't let them participate in indoctrination. They're not going to church. They're not doing all that weird shit. And they know that I don't believe in none of that shit. But I don't try to, like, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's just natural. Like, if you don't indoctrinate them, they don't give a fuck. Like, they might have questions every now and then, but for the most part, they don't. They're not worried about that shit.
Yeah, I agree with Ariel. I don't teach my child atheism, but I don't sugarcoat or hide the conversations that I'm having. And he comes to me with questions. So we sit down and we look shit up together. And sometimes he asks questions that go ahead, B.
Oh no, I was waiting until you. That's why I didn't say anything. I was waiting until you finished because I was just about to say, like, how can you teach atheism?
I don't know that.
Yeah,
it's just a title. I don't believe in a God. So if he's around anything like that, right, he'll come home and he'll ask questions. He'll like, "Ma, I heard something so stupid from Grandma." I'm like, "What you heard?" And we'll talk about it. And sometimes when he's hearing you guys, you know, and us having these conversations on the panel, he'll be in his room cracking up, and he'll come out and be like, "Mom, can you ask him such and such and such?" And I'll ask the question. So sometimes those questions are coming from a critical thinking 15-year-old, because I haven't allowed him to be like Ariel said, like you said, Ariel, indoctrinated in Christianity. I'm so blunt with him. It's not even funny when it comes to this religion. I show the ugly side of it, you know, and what people may think is good. I ask him to critically think about that, you know, like, is it good if only some are benefiting and not all, you know, things like that.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch them not be indoctrinated. Like, it's interesting on the things that they pick up on and the things that they don't. Like, they ain't never missed a church service. You know, like, well, why don't we go to church? And what is Jesus gonna think? And what, like, they don't give a fuck, because I don't give a fuck. Like, that shit doesn't matter. It's not a real thing. But also, I told y'all this a couple days ago, my fucking son, he keep asking me, like, why does my teacher think everybody's Christian? Like, he's noticing the opposite. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he notices the one kid that's Muslim or the one kid that's Buddhist or whatever. Like, he's noticing, like, I'm not this. Yeah, and why are y'all acting like everybody is?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, but Polycarp, you got that one letter to the Philippians, and it, you know, the evidence points to it being a compiled letter, you know, and, you know, forged into Polycarp's name, you know, but the only mention of Polycarp comes from Eusebius, you know, and he was, so, you know, supposedly the wasn't he the one supposedly the student of what's the disciple?
John?
Yeah, John. Was it Polycarp or Papias? One of them was supposedly the student of John.
That's the one. That's the person I asked. That's the name I forgot. Papias. What do we got for Papias?
Hold up. Why is fresh on my mind? What's the one that claimed to be the student of John? Yeah, Polycarp. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, but it's just one writing that's attributed to him, the letter of Philippians, that nobody has, you know, and the only mention of him by anyone comes from Eusebius. So
I just went to my notes. What do we got for Ignatius? That's the one I was missing.
Yeah, Ignatius. Yeah, that church father. He's the one who named the gospel.
They're saying
no. I'm sorry. No, I'm thinking about Irenaeus.
Not Irenaeus. Ignatius.
Yeah.
They according to what I got in my notes, this is one of the ones that they're going to use when they talk about Paul, and they're saying he mentioned Paul.
Ignatius of Antioch mentions Paul. And he's another figure.
I haven't. Yeah.
He's another figure.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead. You got it. What are you saying?
My notes that I have on him says that he doesn't mention Paul directly, but they're saying, hold on, let me wait. I'm listening to you. Let me go look at this shit again. Hold on.
So we're Ignatius. It's like it's
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm sorry. I misspoke. So he doesn't mention Paul, but the scholars are saying that his writings allude to Paul. He mentions the apostles, and they just throw Paul in there like Paul, like, because he's writing letters to hold up.
Number one,
Right.
I would tell my child it's indoctrination that's seeping in from the country that we fucking live in, that's shoving Christianity down our throats, up, down, left, and right. But I would ask him what the dream was about, and let's break down what he thinks the significance or meaning of it was, with the knowledge that Jesus Christ was not a real fucking person. Just like he dreams of Obama, he can dream of a white baby Jesus, and it has no significance. Please.
I'm glad my theory that Obama wasn't a real person is catching on.
I put it in the chat. Ignatius writes letters to the Magnesians.
Yeah, you got.
He mentions he doesn't mention Paul, but he mentions the apostles, and I guess the scholars are saying Paul is one of the apostles. So they're just alluding to
apostle can, but apostle can literally apply to anyone.
Right.
As far as I know.
Okay. Give me a second. I think you just had somebody in the request.
Oh yeah, it's like no, yeah, we'll let them up. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say it's because Ignatius has three sets of three recessions or versions of his letters, and the middle recession matches to what Eusebius has and says and stuff. And the third recession is written in Greek and Latin, and the first in just Greek, the letters and stuff. And you know what? Polycarp is said to have been, said to have been unalived during the reign of Trajan, like for being a Christian, pretty much. But it's quite odd that Polycarp can be executed for being a Christian, but then be allowed to write all of these letters to other Christians. Isn't that quite odd? It's like if he's being executed for being a Christian, then the people who are executing him are not going to allow him to write other letters to Christians. That's odd. And like because we don't have any exact dates from him, but like Eusebius claimed that he was executed for being a Christian during the reign of Trajan, and Trajan reigned from about like 98 to 117. So if that was the case, if he was executed for being a Christian during the reign of Trajan, then he wouldn't have been able to write all these other letters. Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to write all these other letters to other Christians while he was in custody. So
I just looked at what I got on him. I have a couple scholars who are saying that his letters are interpolations. Even Bart Ehrman is on the list too. So I know everybody loves Bart Ehrman, we talking about Jesus. Even the great, the great Bart Ehrman is saying that Ignatius' letters are interpolated. So
yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all this stuff again. Everything Eusebius did a number. Everything. Yeah, points back to him.
So
he did a
when it
number.
comes-
It wasn't just the testimony of Flaviano that he. It was a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah. And
so when it comes to
go ahead.
I was gonna say, so from what I'm gathering, when it comes to Paul, we know his letters are 2nd century. Outside of his letters, we have Clement, Ignatius, and Polycarp. Ignatius' letters are deemed interpolations. Everything we have from Polycarp comes from later sources. We don't have any of his original works. And then the whole Clement situation with the moratorium fragment and him being assigned a task in the 2nd century, and the letter from Clement that they say is dated to 95 is anonymous. They don't even know who wrote it, but it's not signed to him. They just attribute it to Clement, even though it's actually anonymous. Kind of how they do the Gospels, where they say Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John wrote the Gospels, but they're actually anonymous. That's kind of the same situation with the Clement of Rome letter. So we literally have nothing for Paul either. Then, and but I just want to point out to everybody that Paul is every scholar. That's any scholar that somebody is going to go say, and they're going to say, well, Paul mentions Jesus, but we just ran through Paul, and then on top of there not being evidence for Paul, in the letters, Paul doesn't meet the actual physical Jesus. He has you gonna trust a nigga having visions during a time where they didn't even, we're talking about the melting pot of religions and deities coming out in that area. And so he didn't meet Jesus in his letters. So we're literally dealing with
and
fiction. Again, we're going back to fiction.
Mm-hmm. And with Ignatius, like, you know who Lucian is, right? Lucian of Samosata.
I've only heard of him through you.
Oh,
go ahead.
Yeah, but like there was this figure by the name of Peregrinius Proteus. Lucian mentioned him and stuff, and Peregrinius Proteus, meaning the fiery one, because legend had it that he lit himself on fire and stuff. And he was there's key similarities between this Ignatius figure and Peregrinius Proteus, and both Ignatius and Peregrinius Proteus, both of them were visited. I'm reading this too, and both of them were visited from modern day Turkey, Asia Minor, Bithynian Pontus, also the area where Marcion is from, where Pliny was in, where those letters and stuff. After they were arrested, and after they were arrested, and this was later on in the 2nd century, and after they are arrested, they seemingly wrote these letters about their details and stuff, to other Christians. Now, there's very key similarities and stuff. And remember, Eusebius claims that Ignatius did this stuff, and this stuff happened during the reign of Trajan, which was late 1st century, early 2nd century. He reigned 98 to 117. And again, there's no evidence to this stuff, and that's why I was saying, it's quite odd that he would get executed for being a Christian by the Romans, and but still be able to write all of these letters to other Christians. And you got this figure, Peregrinius Proteus, who, you know, is the fiery one. You know, he set himself on fire before execution. And in the late 2nd century, you know, which fits the timeline, and you know, he also wrote a lot of letters to other Christians, you know, and it's a lot of other key similarities as well and stuff. So, you know, it's looking like, you know, Eusebius took the story of Peregrinius Proteus, you know, and attributed it to this Ignatius fellow.
Y'all